Greetings Kaiju collectors and Kaiju fans, it's Thomas here with Monster Island Kaiju Reviews, and today we have one that I've actually had for a little bit and it's been on my back burner for a little bit. I fully was meaning to get this reviewed maybe like a month ago, but I've just been busy and other things has jumped in front of this guy, but that by no means diminishes how cool this guy really is. As you can see here, this is quite a beefy figure, and this is by Akametenshi. And this one actually has a pretty long name, so I know that it's called a, I have to resort to my cheat sheet here. It's called the Fat Boy D24 Flameback, and this is the #1 colorway, the first sculpt of this particular version, and they call this one the Blue Bruiser. And I can totally see why. It's got a really interesting blue, green, obviously black, and it's got this really menacing facial expression, and it's got red eyes and red teeth, so it looks quite serious, and it's a really hefty figure. It's quite heavy as well. It's got these big old feet, but I think that's kind of like a trademark of some of his releases. They just got a really solid foundation, because if this guy's going to be stomping around, you got to have strong legs, right? So this one here was actually one that I wanted before, and I just didn't get it. Actually, Akametenshi has many versions of Godzilla, and this is the only one that I have of this particular scope, and I'm glad I got one. He's got this guy has a tremendous amount of like spikiness to its body, and this emerald bluish green, it really pops. It's really nice. And I actually have a Mecha figure that has a very similar colorway, so if I get a chance, I'm gonna take that one and put this one side by side with it. So it's got these yellowish white nails and claws, and man, it's cool. It's got this one has a little koi sticker on his feet, so that's interesting. This one I do not have the bag for, but it's your standard huge bag with a black header card, as with all his releases for the most part. But yeah, this guy is really great, and I think, as usual, I'm gonna take him outside and we get some 360 view of this fella, and let's do that right now. Alright guys, we are back. As promised, here is the other Akametenshi figure that I was talking about that has what I thought was a similar colorway, and this is the Mecha Aztec Gold, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe this is also the first particular sculpt or release of this version, and it's very similar, perhaps a little bit less black, but definitely this a very similar coloration. And hey, look at that, underneath is blue. So they are, I guess they are the Kaiju Brothers of Destruction. That's what I'm gonna call them. Imagine these guys teaming up. They're gonna whoop some Kaiju butt. So yeah, as you can see, these guys are pretty beefy, and this guy definitely is a thicker figure. You know what? Since I have this guy here, let's go ahead and get a more recent release. This one here is the Spiral Toy 2019 Godzilla. This is their first colorway of this version here, and actually I think the first Sofubi figure from Spiral Toys. And it's a really nice looking figure, but you guys can see the size difference. If you guys haven't picked up this guy here, I think colorway number 2 is still available at Kaiju Live, and or you can go with Spiral Toy, the website, and you can find it there too. There's supposed to be other colorways as well. I have this guy standing kind of funny. So that is a side by side there. Let's go ahead and show you a couple more so you guys can get a better sizing. This here is a Gigan, Gigabrain Gigan, the glow in the dark. I think this guy's around, he's actually pretty tall. This guy here actually is about almost 11 inches. So this guy at the top of his horn is about 11, maybe not 11, maybe 10 inches something. A really cool super glow figure. And finally, let's do one more just for fun. Gotta bring this big boy, the X Plus 95 30 centimeter Sakai Godzilla. Did I say Burning Godzilla? Yes, Burning Godzilla. This is the custom closed mouth. So this was done really nicely. Gives a completely different look to Godzilla. The standard or the original one has an open mouth. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is my additional comparison just for fun. And some final thoughts on this figure here. I think the detailed sculpt, coloration, and just the overall presence of this figure is magnificent. It's tremendously imposing looking. It looks mean. And I don't have too many Godzillas that kind of have this appearance, so it's definitely a welcome addition to my collection. So if you guys are interested in picking up one of these particular sculpts, there's certainly going to be new colorways coming out in the future. I know there's a handful already, and each one, it seems to top the other, but there's definitely going to be one that you're going to like. So that is it for my basic review on this particular figure. Thanks for watching. I am having a 1K giveaway, 1K subscriber giveaway. Sorry about that. And we are getting close. I have some items to give away. So if you guys haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Share my channel. I appreciate all the comments and likes. And yeah, stay tuned for more. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.